Stability. Now let's tackle the stability section, which is essential to ensure safe and efficient operation of the excavator in various working conditions. The center of gravity is a key concept to consider. It's the point where all the weight of the excavator is concentrated. Understanding its position and how it affects the machine's stability is essential to prevent rollovers and accidents. Leverage and balance are physical principles that influence the excavator's stability. By properly distributing weight and using counterweights as necessary, stability can be improved, reducing the risk of tipping. Achieving perfect balance is the ultimate goal. This involves optimizing weight distribution and keeping the center of gravity within safe limits. Proper balance is critical for safety and operational efficiency. The tipping point is the limit at which an excavator is at risk for tipping over. Knowing this point and avoiding operating the machinery near it is crucial to prevent serious accidents. Load capacity charts provide vital information about safe load limits of the excavator. Consulting those charts before any lift is essential to prevent overloading and accidents. This information can typically be found on place cards or labels affixed to the excavator itself, near the operating station, or in the operating manual provided by the manufacturer. Additionally, it may be available in training materials provided by your employer or available online through the manufacturer's website. Critical lifts are those that approach or exceed the excavator's safe load limits. Identifying and planning those lifts carefully are essential to ensuring safety during lifting operations. Center of balance and attachment considerations. Now let's dive into factors that can change the center of balance of the excavator. It's crucial to understand these variables as they directly impact the stability and safe operation of the machine. Different attachments and accessories, such as buckets, grapples, augers, can significantly affect the center of balance of the excavator. When adding or changing attachments, operators must consider how these alterations can shift the machine's equilibrium. For example, attaching a heavy-duty bucket to the excavator's arm can lower the center of gravity, providing more stability for digging tasks. Conversely, adding a high-reaching boom attachment may raise the center of balance, requiring operators to adjust their operating techniques accordingly. It's essential for operators to be aware of those changes and follow the manufacturer guidelines for proper attachment installation and usage. Failure to account for shifts in the center of balance can increase the risk of tipping or stability during the operation. Now let's take a moment to review some common attachments and accessories within the excavators. Bucket, used for digging, lifting, and transporting material. Grapple, designed for handling bulkier material such as logs or debris. Auger, utilized for drilling holes in the ground or various construction purposes. Hydraulic breaker, used for breaking up concrete or rock. Trenching bucket, specifically designed for digging narrow trenches. Ripper, ideal for breaking up hard ground or rock surfaces. Compactor, used for compacting soil or other materials. Understanding how different attachments and accessories affect the center of balance is essential for safe and effective excavator operation. By adhering to proper procedures and guidelines, operators can minimize risks and ensure optimal performance in various job scenarios. Properly tying down equipment and material is crucial to prevent movement or displacement during operation. Failure to secure loads can lead to accidents, injuries, or property damage. Knowing your worksite. Now, let's talk about knowing your worksite, where we'll discuss critical aspects that operators need to be aware about the work environment and how to ensure workplace safety. Operators need to be familiar with the work area that they operate in. This includes getting acquainted with the terrain, obstacles, and any other feature that may affect the safe operation of the excavator. Ground conditions are crucial in determining the stability and load-bearing capacity of the terrain. Before starting any work, it's essential to assess and understand the soil conditions to avoid accidents and sinkholes. 811 service is an invaluable resource to identify the location of underground public lines before excavation. This helps prevent damage to utility lines and reduces the risk of injury or accidents. Let's discuss the importance of 811 services and obtaining locates before any excavation activity. Whether you're working in general industry, construction, or even on residential projects, adhering to the regulations is paramount for safety and legal compliance. The 811 service serves as a vital resource for identifying the location of underground public utility lines before digging begins. This information is essential to preventing damage to utility lines, which have severe consequences both financially and in terms of safety. When excavating without proper locates, you can run the risk of striking utility lines such as gas, water, electrical lines. Not only can this result in costly repairs or project delays, but also poses a significant safety hazard to workers and the surrounding community. In many jurisdictions, obtaining locates through 811 service is not just best practice, it's a legal requirement. Failure to comply with locate regulations can lead to hefty fines and penalties, as well as potential legal liabilities for any damages or injuries caused. Additionally, permit requirements often mandate that valid locate ticket numbers be obtained and recorded before excavation can commence. This ensures that all necessary precautions have been taken to safeguard against potential underground hazards. Remember, the consequence of neglecting locates can be severe, ranging from financial repercussions to tragic accidents resulting in injury or loss of life. It's essential for every excavator operator and project manager to prioritize safety by always obtaining locates before digging. By following these fundamental safety protocols and respecting the importance of 811 service, we can minimize risk, protect underground infrastructure, and ensure the well-being of any worker and communities involved in excavation projects. Soil removal and its condition after excavation are important aspects to consider. It's essential to restore the excavated area and ensure that terrain is in safe conditions to prevent hazards for workers and others in the area. Knowing excavation distance and locations for public utilities is crucial to avoid damages and injuries. Improper excavation can result in utility service interruptions, property damage, and safety risk. Power lines possess a significant risk in the workplace. Operators must stay at least 10 feet away from power lines and take measures to de-energize them if work needs to be done nearby. Never touch the excavator if it has been struck by electrical energy. Safety comes first, and touching an electrified machine can result in severe injury or even death. If you suspect the excavator has been exposed to electrical energy, such as lightning strikes or power surge, follow these steps. First, ensure that the area is safe and free from any ongoing electrical hazard. Next, immediately notify your supervisor or the appropriate personnel responsible for the electrical safety on site. They will assess the situation and determine the necessary action to safely handle the excavator. Remember, your safety and well-being are our top priority, so never hesitate to report any concern regarding electrical safety. Proper lighting is essential to ensure visibility in the workplace, especially during low light hours or in dark environments. Keep the lights on and use additional lighting if necessary to prevent accidents. Clear or effective communication is key to workplace safety. Use hand signals and two-way radios to maintain constant communication with others and operators within the area. Pay special attention to the presence of pedestrians in the workplace. Operators should be vigilant and maintain a safe distance to avoid collisions and injuries. Additionally, operators should be aware of full swing area, ensuring there are no obstacles or personnel within the radius of the excavator's swing path. Failure to do so can result in collisions or crush injuries. Spotters play a crucial role in ensuring safe operations. They must communicate effectively with the operator, especially during boom or bucket movements, to avoid accidents or incidents. When approaching, entering, or exiting a work area, operators must exercise caution and follow established procedures to prevent accidents. This includes maintaining situational awareness and observing traffic patterns. Mark your danger areas and secure restriction access zones with proper barriers and signage. This helps prevent accidents and maintain safe working environments for everyone. Barriers and zoning off access zones are essential for controlling access to hazardous areas. Operators must adhere to designated access points and avoid entering restricted areas without authorization. Trenching operations require careful planning and execution to avoid cave-ins or collapse. Operators must ensure proper shoring or sloping of trenches and implement safety measures to protect against hazards. Clean cave-ins promptly to mitigate risks to personnel or equipment. Any loose material or debris should be removed from the trench to prevent further collapse or accidents. Avoid undercutting, as it can weaken the stability of the excavation and increase the risk of collapse. Operators must adhere to safe digging practices and maintain proper trench dimensions to prevent hazards. Properly tie down equipment and material to prevent movement or displacement during operations. Failure to secure loads can lead to accidents, injuries, or property damage. Be mindful of trailer damage when transporting equipment to and from the worksite. Inspect trailers for signs of wear or damage and ensure that they are in good condition to prevent accidents or breakdowns on the road. As we conclude our comprehensive training sessions, let's take a moment to reflect on the vital information we've covered and the critical responsibilities that come with operating an excavator. Throughout this course, we've emphasized the importance of adhering to federal regulations, including OSHA standards, such as 29 CFR 1926.6 and 29 CFR 1926.602, which outline the equipment and material handling requirements for excavator operators. We've explored every aspect of the excavator, from its exterior and interior anatomy to its track system, stability, safety operations, and understanding the worksite. Each component and procedure plays a crucial role to ensuring the safe operation of the equipment. Remember, as an excavator operator, you hold not only the legal obligation, but also an ethical responsibility to prioritize safety above all. Your actions directly impact not only your own well-being, but also the safety of your colleagues, pedestrians, and anyone on the worksite. By conducting thorough pre-inspections, following proper safety protocols, and staying informed about potential hazards, you can significantly reduce the risk of accidents and injuries. Your diligence and attention to detail are paramount in maintaining a safe work environment. Always remember, the load you carry as an excavator operator extends beyond the materials you move. It encompasses the lives and safety of everyone around you. By upholding the responsibility, you take proactive measures. You contribute to a culture of safety and well-being in the workplace. As we conclude, let's reaffirm our commitment to safety, both as individuals and as a collective team. Let's carry forward the knowledge and skill gained from this training to ensure that every operation is conducted with the utmost care and consideration for all. Thank you for your dedication to safety and your commitment to excellence in excavator operation. Together, we can create a safer and more secure work environment for everyone.
Hey, you've already done the hardest part, which was watch this video. Now, don't stay there. Take the next step. Answer a couple questions, pass the quiz, and the certification is yours. Don't just stop by watching. Take action today. Go down to the link below, get a discount, and get certified now.